Welcome to ChromaXen, a solitaire color matching puzzle game. This brief tutorial will show you how to play the game. If you want to see the solution to this puzzle, watch the video that comes after this one. First off, this would be the initial starting position for a game. The rules are randomly generated, and the initial colors as well as the end colors. The goal of the game is to make the first row eventually match up so the same colors match to the final row here. If you click on this rule, notice that if the rule is left on this particular row, that eventually it will match up the final color, which is what we want. Anytime you see an equal sign, that's an indication that this row is already matching. If you look at a rule itself, notice that the first and the third columns are the same for every rule. These are essentially the current color on the existing cell. So in this case, notice that purple matches up here as purple. If I click on the rule to see how it will evolve, notice its next state is green, which matches here. Then green goes to black, black to gray, gray to black, and so on until we reach gray at the end. That's why this particular rule matches up. This rule, on the other hand, if we click on it, notice that this rule cycles between three different colors: purple, yellow, and blue. In this case, unless we change this row will never match up at the end, at which point we lose the game. So our goal is to find another rule to replace this, which would allow us to solve the problem. And it looks like perhaps this rule may do the trick. Notice in this case, these both have the same starting state and ending state. To make a move, click on the row and drag to the row you want to replace. Now, notice we have equal sign here, indicating this row is complete. Finally, at some point, you need to advance all of the rows simultaneously to get to the next step. That's done by pressing Advance to move the rows ahead one step. Now in this instance, I've already lost this game because this row has gone from yellow to black, and it will never be able to get back to green. One hint in terms of gameplay is anytime a color goes to white or black, it will never leave white or black. Colors, on the other hand, may eventually go to white or black, notice in this case, or they may cycle in different lengths. Cells cycling are generally 2 times, 3 times, or 6 times. At any point, you can click on this to show which rows are currently solved. That can help play the game. And that's the intro. To start a new game at any point, if you give up, hit New. And now we've generated a completely new game. Notice that the clock doesn't actually start ticking until you actually make your first move. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy playing ChromaXen.